Dream big. If your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, I'll say it again. If your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, then it's not big enough. Welcome to today's motivational word for today, a series in my Motivation Plus Marketing podcast show. Every day, I'm going to be giving to you between 4 to 7 minutes a motivational word from one of my quotes. And I've written 23 books over the 20 plus year of my career of speaking, teaching, coaching, and writing. And everyone has loved the quote. So today's quote, and I have it in my hand here, is if your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, then it's not big enough. Once again, all these quotes are available. You can visit successsuperstore.com and you'll see on the categories, motivational quotes and success posters, you will see the area to where you can grab a hold of the quotes for yourself. So when you look at if your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, the most difficult word in people's lives is change, because change includes evaluating where you're at, taking full responsibility and accountability for the results you have chosen to achieve in your life because of the decisions you made every day. So when you have a big dream, like I look here in my studio, I have a vision board, a construction zone. Obviously my wife is one of the most sought after real estate professionals, stagers, designers in the industry. As you know, she covers the entire state of Florida, and all the properties that she's very proud to feature and build as she's involved with new developments and current developments. There's always a rendering. There's always, well, this is going to be the finished product. What does that mean? That's the vision. That's the dream. That's the ultimate goal. So I challenge all of you to ask yourself a question. Invest some time, write your dream out, and then realize you're going to have to change some daily actions, some associations. You're going to have to remove some associations. You're going to have to get around the right group of people. And that's why the first word in this quote is if. Now, if is a choice word. If gives you the opportunity. Now, the word if also, I've been teaching the acronyms for many years. IF stands for instant failure. If can be instant failure or instant faith. And you can write that down. Instant faith by changing, by stepping out in faith, or instant failure by remaining the same and not changing. Let's say it again. That's serious wisdom. Instant fear or instant faith? Instant failure. Because fear mentally manifests into physical failure. Faith internally manifests to incredible results publicly. I've been teaching for years, when God can trust you privately, he'll promote you publicly. And that's why I was led to start to deliver these Motivation Plus Marketing podcast show, motivational word for the day. Very simple, very powerful, but I want to make it as if you and I are sitting down. Remember, these will only go a few minutes, between 3 to 7 minutes. And today is such an important word, because you have to ask yourself a question. When people look at you without opening up your mouth, are you dreaming? And I say, well, what does that mean? Are you dreaming? Because your actions should represent you dreaming. You want to get healthier. What does that mean? That means you're going to start to see you eat healthier, exercise more, change events you go to, change restaurants you go to. They're starting to see you change, because your dream is to be what? Healthy. Your dream is to be an example to your kids and your family and your associations. You want to start to dress for success. As many of you know, I'm infamous for always dressing for success, and I've written about that. When you dress up in life, you go up in life. When you feel better about yourself physically, you're going to project more confidence, more business, more results. Now, so you have to ask yourself a question. If your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, then it's not big enough. And I always say, grab a hold of these quotes and put them in front of you. And once again, you guys can visit successsuperstore.com, successsuperstore.com. Go into the categories. You'll see there's numerous categories. There's motivational quotes and success posters. And you want to immerse your eyes in words, because the words you speak are the words you read and the words you look at. The reason why I have a very distinct New York accent, being a young man at 58 years young, I'll be 59 this year. And I've been in Florida now close to 30 years. And the reason why I sound like I am from New York still to this day is because and this is for all of you, when you hear accents, my wife's from Tennessee, and you'll hear a Southern accent. You hear these Pakanaka, you hear the champions from Massachusetts, and all the accents. And every time you travel around the world and everywhere that I've spoken, anytime I open up my mouth, they immediately say, "Oh, you are from New York." In other words, they hear where you're from by your words. And the key in life is, more importantly, from where you're from, where you're going. And your words you speak today are directors. Words will direct you to the next level. So if your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, then it's not big enough. And I'm looking over here in my studio because I want to make sure, and I'm looking at because this is my studio. Obviously, this is my computer. This is my studio that I obviously do my podcast from. And then I have my computer here, and I'm looking at my screensaver. You see, your screensaver should be your dreams. What are you looking at? Every time your computer goes into quote unquote hibernation mode or sleep mode, what's happening? Is it feeding your dream? Oops. Sorry about that. I'm live on one of the streams. So guys, thank you for all of you that watch this live or see the replay, share, like, subscribe, etc. All right, I want to wrap it up because my goal is to keep them 7 minutes or less. If your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, that it's not big enough, going forward, review your daily actions, your daily associations, your schedule, change. People say, man, you're changing. Yeah, because I have a big dream. I'm not going there no more. I'm not speaking like that no more. I'm not going to be around these people anymore. I'm changing. Remember, inside the word challenge is change. And one of the most difficult areas in people's lives is to change, is to make a conscious effort today to change. So I challenge all of you. Review this. And once again, thank you for visiting Success Superstore. When you guys go into the categories, motivational quotes, motivation success posters, motivational quotes and success posters, and you'll see all my quotes there. And read it and look at it. And these are great postcards to mail to people, inspire people, motivate people. So guys, thank you very much. And motivation word for today is dream big. If your dream is not so big that it changes who you are, then it's not big enough. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, etc. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Until our next motivation word for today, remember, you are born a champion, and the greatest years and the greatest chapter in your life is about to be written by the actions you take today. Move forward. God bless you.